this is a video for Mums in Mind. I'm Lucy, I'm a physiotherapist. Today I want to show you a video that consists of 3 main exercises that if you've noticed that you've got a separation in your abdominal muscles, you can start to do these and you can do them safely, and know that if you've got a little bit of backache and some tummy weakness that you'll be able to do these safely. Okay, so to start with, we'll lay onto our backs. Okay, so what we'll do to start with is we'll get into the position that Pilates will call centering. So that's centering your core into a good alignment and your spine into what we call neutral. So you can either rest your head on the floor or on a small block like I've got. Let your ribs settle down flat onto the surface. Have your feet and knees hip width apart, and then just gently rock your pelvis backwards and forwards. What you don't want to do is push your back right down into the bed or the surface, and you don't want to really arch either. So what you're looking for is that mid position. Okay, so once you're in that mid position, if you then gently draw up your pelvic floor as if you were to stop yourself passing water, and gently draw your tummy button gently down towards your spine. So that is your neutral spine or your centering position. Okay, so from there, once you've got the feeling of that working right, it will be correct if you can feel yourself breathing, your chest gently rising and falling, and also if you haven't got a lot of tension coming up high around the ribs. If you've got a lot of tension setting in here, usually that's because you're trying to use your rectus abdominis muscles to try and work instead of the deep core muscles underneath. So healing your tummy muscles is all about working the deepest layer underneath so that the superficial layers can sit nice and flat. So from your centering position, you can do from here what we'll call a bridging exercise. So you've got your pelvic floor and your deep transversus abdominal muscles switched on by pulling your belly button into your spine. From there, just gently lifting your bottom up off the bed, and then imagine that your spine is unpeeling off the surface bit by bit. Okay, and you might find you need to really squeeze your bottom muscles in tight to do that, and come back down. If you've got some weakness, you'll find you get some tension kicking in the backs of your legs and your thighs here. So if you get any of that, you can give that a little bit of stretch out. It's not harmful in any way. Okay, so pelvic floor on, a little bit of tummy tension in the deep transversus muscle that you know from your belly button pulling in towards your spine. Gently squeezing in your buttock muscles and lifting your back and then peeling your spine off the bed. So keep squeezing those buttock muscles tight as you gently can, and you're just going to try and hold that position for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering back down. What you're looking to avoid is arching like this as you're lifting up, or wobbling and twisting and things like that as well. So just one more time just to get the idea. So you're drawing in your pelvic floor, drawing in your tummy muscles, squeezing in the buttocks and peeling from the surface, and holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. So you can either repeat that for up to a minute, or you can keep going as long as you know that you're controlling the muscles and that you're getting the work happening in the right area, or you can just do 10 repetitions, whichever suits you as a starting point. Okay, following on from that, we're going back to that same centering position. This time we'll do what we call a heel slide. So all you're doing is you're making sure that these bony points of your pelvis, your hip bones there, are your headlights, and they're remaining facing upwards to the ceiling. If you're not sure, you can just gently place your hands onto them there, and then what you want to do is take one heel and slide it away, also at the same time maintaining your tight tummy, not letting your back arch, not letting any rotation happen as you're doing so. And again, so gently drawing in the tummy muscles, sliding the heel away and coming back up. I can't actually go much further because I've got stuff out the other end of the picture. Okay, this is essentially the movement that you're doing. You're gliding your leg down and you're sliding it back up, making sure that you've not got arching and twisting. Again, you can carry that on either for a minute or until you're unable to control the movement anymore, whichever comes first, and you can rest, and you can do up to 3 sets of that. Okay, your final exercise, again, starting with that position of centering, and you've got your deep tummy muscle switched on, and we're going to do what we call a bent knee fallout. So again, you're going to keep these traffic lights facing forwards, you're going to keep one leg still, and you're going to slowly control the other leg as it gently drops out to the side and come back in, and switching sides. So what you're watching for with this exercise is that you're not getting that rotation, and that as you bring the one leg, that the other leg isn't wobbling about and doing things like this, and you're making sure that those headlights are staying upwards. If your headlights aren't staying upwards, what you'll find is your pelvis will gently start to edge apart, that sensation of edging apart at the front, and if you've had any pubic symphysis pain in pregnancy, you might notice that starting to kick in. So it's really important just to go in the range that you can control. So that's your bent knee fallout. Just again, and the other way. You can start with the smallest range. I'm only doing a small range here, but the important thing is that that range is really controlled. With time, you'll find that you can probably come a good part of the way down here. Okay, so I hope those 3 exercises have been a really good starting point. Again, the key things is, number 1, you're only going in the range you can control, and number 2, you can always stop, have a rest, and repeat in sets of 3. Third thing, the number you do doesn't matter, it's all about control, and you can use the initial numbers that you can do as a starting point and build from there. Okay, I hope that's been helpful. Thank you.